Sorry, we don't have any rosters yet. They're coming, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know one player from the other. But I wanted to congratulate the girls on a great season. Rosters are coming in now electronically from our main office in Manhattan. And another fun thing here at Walker Field, no scoreboard, no time, and no score. So that'll add to the excitement here this afternoon. Today's game being played on June 14th, 2021, Flag Day. And we're live on YouTube and the Facebook in that book of faces. Bob Thacker, Connor Donovan, and three other guys who I should know, but I can never remember. And a big production today, 3 cameras. And we've got some gray skies, hard rain this morning in the clock town, but right this second it's dry. Of course, playing on the artificial turf, we got it covered. You don't have to worry about puddles or anything. And now we got the face-off. Westwood controls. They set it up. The clock is playing a swarming defense. To the side of the net she goes. She spins behind the net now. And she stuffs it home. And it's a goal for Westwood. Now, how many that is, I couldn't tell you. But I'm pretty sure Ashland doesn't have any. Ashland has 3 goalkeepers. Madigan Flynn, the senior, Sophie Brandt, the sophomore, and Patrice Masoki, a senior. Patrice, one of the captains, along with Sarah Da Silva, number 14, and Chloe Roberts, number 13, and Emily Flynn, number 7. Who's taking the face-offs for Ashland? Sarah Da Silva, 14. The face-off crucial to the game of lacrosse, and they're not easy to win. Oh, what a pass, what a shot. And it's in. Beautiful play by Westwood, and the Clockers are off to a terrible start. Question is there a way? Rules, but you still have to put it in the net. Nothing changes there. An illegal face-off. Are we going to have a redo? We are. I've seen two. I'm pretty sure we missed one or two. We're calling it 2-0 Westwood for our purposes here this afternoon. And unless things change in a hurry, it's not going to make much difference. Clockers have got to tighten up the defense. The Wolverines are just flying down the field with pinpoint passing. Oh, look at this. Wow. She hesitates. There's a foul. Let's see how this goes. Clockers could use possession some way, somehow. Bring it out and put some pressure on the... Okay, Patrice Masoki is the goaltender from what I could tell, number 19. Check that. That might be Sophie Brandt, number 14 in goal. It is Sophie Brandt. Ooh, good defense there. Westwood picks up the ground ball. They set it up. Lots of hustles by 7 Emily Flynn. They set up as they like to do. Watch for the cutters. We're just underway. First period action, Westwood and Ashland. From Walker Field at the middle school, beautiful pass, beautiful goal. 3-0 Westwood. The Clockers played pretty good defense that time, but you could just keep them away from the net for so long. Eventually they find an opening, and they have excellent shooting ability. So it's important for the Clockers to get possession and put some pressure on the other end. We got a new girl taking the face-off. It's 22, Avery Dinsdale, the junior. Avery tries to turn the tide. Up in the air it goes. Anyone's ball. The Clockers have it. Nice work by Dinsdale. Number 10, Kathy Carter, making a play. The Clockers advance it. Number 5 is Brooke Kaluga. And now the rain starts to fall at Walker Field. Thacker, fortunately, in the booth, safe and dry. Cameraman not as lucky. Four to nothing. Yeah, if we got 2 14s, that's Sarah. She's got that one. Sarah De Silva. They take it away from her. They take it the other way. A full sprint down the right sideline. Perfect pass. She heads to the net, behind the net, out in front. Guess what? Another goal. 5-0. Coach of the Clockers is Katie Blasey, and this is her first year. She's got a good mix on her team of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, from what I can tell. Looking at the roster, we have a little time out here as the rain gets heavy. But, you know, with these turf fields, you know, you can play in any kind of rain because they don't puddle, they don't get muddy, and they really don't even get slippery too badly. And for that reason, you could play in all weather. Not so great for the players, however, to have to play in a driving rainstorm. If this was a turf field, game might be canceled. The seniors playing their last home game of the season. Madigan Flynn, Patrice Masoki, the goalkeepers. Molly Fleming. Molly wears 19. Sophia Shepard wears 15. Sarah De Silva 14. Sienna Barassi. She wears 12. Emily Flynn is 7. Brooke Kaluga is 5. Elena Morgan is 4. And Caroline Ellis is 3. Coach Blasey having a long talk with her girls. Keep them in the game, keep them positive, keep them trying to get better against a scary good Westwood team. Westwood didn't bring a huge squad today. I see only about 5 subs on the bench, so everyone she has on that side will play today, but it doesn't look like anything resembling a JV squad would be available for substitution purposes for the Wolverines. We're going to try it again. Avery Dinsdale with the honors. She won the last one. Again, she pops it up. The girls fight. And Westwood comes away. They go wide. They break it towards the net. They're a well-oiled machine. Clockers have to disrupt it. Out in front. Ashley, goaltender, makes a smart play and gets it. Sophie Brandt trying to get in the middle of some of those passes with her big stick. Some of those passes out in front of her net. Hasn't quite decided what she wants to do, and now she's in trouble. They press her. She leaves the net. Clears it out and away. Clockers trying to get it across midfield. They break it up. They take it away. It's on the ground. Oh, violation. White ball. Here they go. Quickly up the sideline. That's Kaluga. Right in front. She gets it away. Or did she? No, she went behind the net. Wants to stuff it. Can't. Looking for a cutter. Take it away. Wolverines right up the middle. 2 wings and a follower in the center. Now they center it to the backup. She goes right to the net. She couldn't pull the trigger. They go behind. Westwood in no hurry, protecting roughly a 5-0 lead. And a good move there and a block of some sort by the Ashland keeper. Second shot hits the back of the net, 6-0. Well, Diomede has been very tough for Westwood, number 5. Again, no time available to us here. The stadium clock not operable. And we're operating on battery power today, Connor. Yeah, no electricity in the booth. Yeah, but we brought our own power source in a desperate effort to bring you this afternoon's game. Westwood knocking, all by herself. She doesn't shoot. Oh, she makes a better pass, and we got a save. Nice going. Ashland defense comes up. Sophie Brandt starting to make some tough stops. Point blank shot turned away that time. Double teamed. Oh, long pass almost connected. Clarkers have had no shots on goal by my calculations. Ooh, she wants to put it in herself, and she did. Let me check with my statistician. 7-0? 7-0 by our calculations, unofficial. They're ready to go together. Sarah De Silva taking this face-off up in the air. No Clocker there. Westwood wasting no time. They set up on the fly while they're racing towards the goal. Looking for that opening around the perimeter. Mack in 22 is open, wants the ball. They haven't got it to her yet. A big part of the team is Dean. She's number 9. She's right in the center. Now she goes to the net. They didn't get it to her. Another goal. Didn't see who got it. Now, I don't know what the threshold for goals for the Westwood coach is, but usually the worse things get, at some point you instruct your team not to really take too many more shots on goal. Concentrate on your passing. Up it goes. Clockers don't come away with it, but we've seen some kind of a violation or no. The first period is ended. As best we can tell, it's Westwood 8 and Ashland nothing as the rain picks up here at Walker Field. A heavy downpour now. The girls have nowhere to hide. There's no tents. There's no coverings on the sideline. Connor Donovan and Bob Thacker are safe and warm and completely comfortable, but no one else. Many umbrellas. And the loyal parents, including parents from Westwood who came out to the game. I don't know why the game was moved to this field. We were never told. It was a last-minute adjustment. I don't see the athletic director, Steve Marks. He's not available for us to yell at him this afternoon, so he knows better than that. Probably in his office doing some important paperwork. Hey, I got a windbreaker there. I got a rain thing there. Wear it. Give it to this kid. I got a handkerchief. That's all I got. Got a mask. Thank you. Well, our crew is soaking wet, and when I say soaking wet, I mean Tom Hamilton, Nick Cunningham, and Jack Emberley. And today's game brought to you, as all the spring sporting events have been, by the fabulous Marathon Deli, the best sandwich in town on Route 135 in Ashland. You know, I notice now that there is a tent set up near the school. A bunch of people are under there. I guess you can sort of watch the game from over there. Do we have a camera on the field today, Connor, or did you have to scrap that? Where is he?
He's cleaning off his lens right now. Right back out.
Where is he setting up?
He was on about the 15-yard line.
Down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. On this side of the fence, or is he on the field? No, on this.
He was on the field.
Good. The Clockers are as low can be. They can't stop them. Westwood has stopped celebrating goals. On the plus side, the rain has slowed down a little bit. Trying to get our lenses clear. Face-off bounces anybody's ball. Westwood had the inside angle. They take it. Spin move. Quick pass behind her, but she retrieves it. Heads right down the pipe. Westwood, as they like, being very patient now. You see no cutters, nobody heading towards the net, as they're content with the huge lead here in the second period to get a little practice on their passing. Dehan, a good stick handler. This is right now. They start cutting towards the net. Oh, she found the cutter. Save. Save Brandt. Good stop by Sophie Brandt. Ashland has the ball. The Ashland defense has it. So they're going to try to work it out back to the goalkeeper, Brandt. They're going to restart. Westwood swarming every girl. Clark is patiently trying to work it out. Nowhere to even run. All by herself, she's trying it. That's Allie Laughlin. A good run. Gets turned around. She reverses direction. Ahead. Clockers have a chance. Good pass. Just fails to connect. Clockers scoop it up. Trying to set up something. Westwood, very disruptive, takes it away. Games like this, very sobering for a team. You know, you have a good season. No one can take that away from you. You won 8 games. You had a lot of great wins. You made a lot of great plays. Another great save by Brandt. Westwood's ready. You know, discouraging as these games are, you have to look for improvement and you have to celebrate the success that you had during this season. But a game like this also shows you how far you have to go to be a great team. That can help you in the off season and next year. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful play. 10-0. Another thing that they sometimes do by agreement of the coaches is to play a running clock to make the game go by faster. No timeouts, no stoppages of the clock for the ball going out of bounds or anything like that. The official time being kept on the field by the officials, the referees. But we are not privy to that information. Clockers would like to get something that looks like a shot going backwards now. She finds a girl. Here's a chance. Towards the net she goes. Still on the perimeter. De Silva has it. She makes a hand motion for assistance. She makes a move. She heads to the net. She shoots. Wide. Still Ashland ball. Right out in front. The spin move. No, she passes it back. I thought she might try to hook it in. Clocker's patient. Again, they go out front. A dish. She's knocked off the play. She gets it back. Push to the outside. Now she heads to the net. Makes a move. Centering pass doesn't connect. Now it does. Still alive. Knocked away. And the Wolverines take it. And they're across midfield. Good work by Allie Laughlin that time for Ashland. Ground ball. Westwood's been coming away with them. Connaughton picked that one up. Darsky's number 8. Number 25 is McGrail. Number 3 cutting through is Kutzer. Ashland defense pretty good. Pushing them out. Forcing Westwood to scramble a little. Shovel pass. Still behind the net. Brandt keeping her stick in play. Look out here. That's O'Donnell, 19. Oh, saved by Brandt. Brilliantly. 4 or 5 excellent saves by the Ashland goaltender, Sophie Brandt. Fight along the sideline and a push. Green ball. They throw it away. De Silva picks it up. Watch for her to go all the way. No. She doesn't pass. Here she goes. Pushed way to the sideline. She's still got it. She uses a spin move to get by her girl. She's still got it. Behind the net. Is it coming out? There it is. Flynn wants to do something, if that's Flynn. Number 7, the hard shot is wide or deflected. Ashland still controlling. Good sustained pressure, quick move, it's in! I gave it to Allie Laughlin, number 8. And the Clockers have their first goal of the game here in the second period. 10-1, good sustained pressure. And Laughlin saw an opportunity and a good, hard, low shot. And she got it back past the Westwood goaltender, who hasn't truly been tested much this afternoon, if at all. We got a new girl taking the face-off for Ashland. It's old number 10, Catherine Carter. Yeah, violation. It stays green, and here they come. Oh, whistle. And let's see. It's halftime at Walker Field. Westwood 10, Ashland 1. The Ashland goal by Allie Laughlin late in the second period. First half dominated by Westwood. And we're going to take a break and remind you that today's game is sponsored by the Marathon Deli, the best sandwich in town, on Route 135 in Ashland. They're bringing you all the spring sports of the Ashland High School varsities and junior varsities right here on WACA-TV all spring long into the playoffs and tournaments and what have you. Last day of school is 2 days from now, but the boys and girls will continue to play until their seasons have been completed. And we'll be back with the second half in a few minutes. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV Ashland Television.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
High back for the second half. Bob Thacker and Connor Donovan. This afternoon's game, June 14th, 2021. The Clockers and the Wolverines from Walker Field at the Ashland Middle School. It's girls varsity lacrosse. And the Clockers are trailing Westwood 10-1 as we start the second half. We don't have a working scoreboard today, but we know it's the third period, and Westwood is ahead roughly 10-1. We know the Clockers have one goal. The Westwood total's in doubt, but we know it's at least 10. And they've dominated. The girls have switched side. The Clockers will be going towards the school, but the good news is the Clocker girls have the last goal by Laughlin. That made it 10-1. Allie Laughlin. And we're ready to go. Whew, very strange, but Westwood controls. Quick move. Down into the corner. Behind the net. Across the back. Up the other side. Around the front. Long perimeter passes. This is what they've been doing. They've been using 20, 30 seconds with perimeter passes. And then when the time gets short, they start the cutters cutting in front of the net and try to hit them. And there it is. Perfectly played goal. 11-1. I don't think it's raining at this very second, but it's been a very, very wet day in Ashland. And the skies are ominous right now, but with the score 11-1, everyone just trying to get this game done in the books and get home. Up in the air it goes. She just couldn't reach it. De Silva had a great chance. A ground ball. It's all positioning. Goes into a scrum. Who comes out with it? Westwood very good on coming away with those balls. Ahead they go. She's by herself. Now she waits for a little help. And they set up their typical perimeter. Ooh, they reverse it. Behind the net it goes. Clock is guarding just the front of the net. Not worrying about the girls behind the net so much. And now they mark up everyone. Starting to think about getting a shot. Comes in beautiful. But the Ashland girls turn her around. Uh-oh. Sky's opened. Westwood keeps the pressure on. A lot of action out front, an open net, and they don't miss it. So the score goes to 12-1. A lot of intense battling here in the second half, as it was at the very end of the first half, as well as Clockers have picked up their defensive presence and made some noise on offense as well, although not this half. They're not challenging those perimeter passes. They're giving them a good cushion. No need to worry when they're that far, but they've got to find a way of getting in front of those interior passes when they come. And the cutter is ignored this time. Another cut. They keep going wide and around. Oh, and now a move to a cutter. She's got it. She couldn't get a shot if the ball was bouncing, and eventually she lost it. Somehow a whistle blew, and it's white coming out. The whistle blows. Here's a good rush. This is the Ashland goal scorer, Allie Laughlin, making a strong move to the front of the net. She spins. She goes wide. She's going to give it up. No, she's keeping it. Westwood sets up their defense. They mark every clocker. The clockers cut multiple girls, picked off by the goaltender. She controls and starts it the other way. Westwood, good speed down the field. position their bodies well to keep the clockers from getting any momentum and headway towards the net. Inside move. Whistle blows. Some horrible violation. We'll see what the result is. Ends up Westwood just continues play. So there's good defense. Makes it very, very difficult. Oh, beautiful pass. She got in position and she went over the shoulder of Sophie Brandt. And once again, I've lost track of the score. 13-1? It is 13 at least. And again, very little bench strength for the Wolverines. It's not like the coach can clear her bench. There's just not many subs. Very little drop off in talent when she does go to the bench. Up in the air. Knocked down. Westwood controls. Harrington is 19. O'Donnell, I should say, is 19. Number 2 is Williams for Westwood. Loose ball. The Clockers scoop it, take it the other way. Up the sideline, ridden off perfectly, doubled and intercepted. Great defense by Westwood. Recently watched the NCAA College Championship women's game and saw the Boston College Eagles defeat the Syracuse Orange in a thrilling game. They had penalties in that game that I have never seen in the at the high school level. Penalties where the goalie had to go stand behind the net. I say yellow cards issued, players ejected. We haven't had any penalties at all in this game that I've detected, and very few whistles, truth be known. But in the college game, once Syracuse got behind by 5 or 6 goals, it was anything goes, and there was whistle after whistle after whistle, flags and cards everywhere until the game finally ended. But congratulations to Boston College, their first national championship. They had played in 3 previous championship games and lost them all 3 consecutive years before winning this year. The 4th time was the charm for the Eagles. Look out here. She's going to stuff it by herself. Ridden off by good Ashland defense. Who is that? That's 22. That's Avery Dinsdale. That's out of bounds, but Westwood's going to take it. They're the closest to it. Play resumes quickly. Good deal of standing around by the girls beyond the 30-yard marker. And there's 2 on the other side of the field for each team, and 2 standing on the 30-yard marker on this side of the field just watching. So that makes it 14-1. It's another goal goes in. We're still in the third period. Last time these two teams played, it was 21-1, and it's heading in that direction again. Clark has had some thrilling one-goal games this year, beating Hopkinton by 1 goal, beating Holliston by 1 goal, tying Holliston. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if it got too dark or if it snowed or what happened, or if it just runs out after an overtime period. I mean, I'm sure it's clear to all of our viewers that my knowledge of the rules is minimal. We have a whistle. We have a signal. And I think the third period has come to a close. I don't know if there was a late penalty called. But we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to finish this game with the fourth period. Thanks again to our sponsor, the Marathon Deli, Route 135 in Ashland. All your favorites. Ask for the Connor Donovan. It's one of the most popular sandwiches they make. Yeah, do they have, what else do they have there, Connor, besides sandwiches? They have wraps, right? Yeah. They have salads. But it's, yeah, everything is great. Everything is good. You won't be disappointed. And they're fast. You know, it's a fast place to get your food and get it home. And you always see somebody you know when you go in. That's what I like. I've been very loyal to WACA-TV, Ashland Cable, helping us. It's really been fun to be able to bring these games for the last 3 years live on YouTube and Facebook, and of course many replays. Everything is available on Facebook, on YouTube, and our website forever, practically. Past games. And very nice that all the spring sports are able to participate in tournaments if they've qualified, and every sport got to play all the way through its season, full season, with a championship awarded at the end for the Tri-Valley League. You got to run track, everything. And wrestling was revived mysteriously, and they wrestled for the first time ever in the spring, and a full slate with a state tournament and everything. And that was great. And even wrestling outside on the mats, they put the mats outside on the new basketball court here at the middle school. I don't know if we can get a shot of that. It's between the school and Walker Field. There's a new basketball court. And Ashland High School wrestling takes place over there. We're getting a shot of it. Brand new basketball court. Very well-placed court. It took care of that mud that used to exist there, primarily a mud bowl, never addressed until the basketball court got built. Perfect. The one way to solve the mud issue is to pave it. Oh, the umbrellas tell me that the rain has started up again. We've tried desperately to keep our lenses dry for you this afternoon. Get some on-field shots. Well, the girls are still cheering for themselves. And looks like there's a JV group or a youth group practicing behind them. I know my kids always like playing in the rain. You know, my kids like playing in the rain. They felt like warriors, you know. Football, they liked, my son was a football player, one of my sons, and he liked playing in bad weather.
My mom hated it.
Really? What was her sport?
Well, no, she had to wash all my clothes when I played in the mud.
That's right. That's right. She didn't have to wash her clothes. She wanted to. Well, if you come home with a muddy uniform, it means you played hard. I mean, you could have slipped and fallen too, but you could have fell off the bench and no one would know the difference, as long as those uniform is muddy. Here we go. I think they're 12-minute periods. I think this is called the bully, also known as the face-off. But I might possibly be confusing this with field hockey, another sport that I just can't figure out. Oh, tall girl reached high to get that one. Elena Morgan retrieves it behind the net. And Ashland retains control. Nice play by Morgan. Brandt has been tremendous, if that's still her, in the Ashland net. And I think we've replaced. Look at her out of that net, trying to make a play. That's a new goaltender. That's 19. That's Patrice Masoki. But Brandt played well while she was in there, and Masoki's had her moments as well. Assessed on the play. A yellow card has been assessed against. Is that against Ashland? Yes. So that's a man down, as they say, or a woman down, or a girl down. Oh, too high. Oh, they got it anyway. So Westwood has an extra player. The Clockers are down one player. Like a power play in hockey. Oh, a whistle. We don't know why. Play resumes. Ashland has it. She's doubled, bottled up. She fights her way behind the net. Gets it to the goaltender. Patricia Masoki. Undecided exactly what she's going to do. She held it too long, I guess, a violation. And that turns it over to the Wolverines behind Masoki's net. So, what looked promising went the other way in a hurry. Ooh, quick move there, quick pass, deflected into the goal. I think it was deflected. 13-1. Nope, excuse me, 16-1? 15-1. Here we go. Ball is loose. Ashland wins it. Avery Dinsdale's played a nice game this afternoon. Anna Magenis, 21, active as well. But Magenis runs it all the way. I think that's her. Anna Magenis went coast to coast, but who's got it now? Westwood coming the other way. Clockers triple her. Send her backwards. Keeping the pressure up, trying to get a steal. And a quick goal. Game not in doubt, but the Clockers continue to play hard. A great play there. Allie Laughlin with a great play, taking it away from the Westwood goaltender. Westwood with their hands full this half. Bouncer. Ooh, what a perfect spot, but the whistle blew. A push of some sort away from the ball. What's the result? It's going to be a free shot, like a penalty kick from about 8 feet away. Boom. She takes a run and slams it home beautifully. No problem. So a costly violation by the Clockers there. Makes it 16-1 Westwood. So the Clockers continue to play hard, but the Westwood team is robotic. Just precision. Cannot be flustered. The Clockers have tried everything and nothing has worked against the green. And, when you're an 8-win team and you've had a good season like Ashland has had, there's really no moral victories. You want to win. You're used to winning. But there's nothing you can't learn from in any sport. around it goes. Very few of these power moves from Westwood. All great cuts and great passes. And great finishes when they have the opportunity. There's the cut. That one is knocked out. Can the Clockers scoop it? No. Yes, there it is. Full head of steam across midfield. Inside the circle. Coast to coast. Now she passes. Multiple cutters in front of the net. No pass forthcoming. Here it is. Wide open. Good play. Whistle blows. Someone is singled out. What is this? Is Ashley getting a free shot here? We can only hope. Here we go. It is. She puts it home. Catherine Carter. Is that who got it? Was it number 10 or number 15? Ashland has their second goal. Westwood making a position change in the middle of this attack. Perfect pass. Perfect goal. Again. What do you got? 16-2? 17-2 is the score we have now. There's time running down in this game. Rain has stopped. A little bit of brightening. Well, the good news, Ashland has doubled their goal total from the first game this season. They only scored one against Westwood. Now they had two here this afternoon. Dinsdale to give it one more try. They've all gone up in the air. But Westwood has the knack of picking them up. 1 minute left in the game, and I don't know what happened there. She decided not to shoot, even though she was right in front of the net. Yeah, see if Westwood is going to play out this final minute. I heard somebody yelling 1 minute. 20 seconds now. There's a cutter. No pass. No pass. Right to the net. And a whistle from far away. Interference. Now everyone has to be repositioned. It's going to be a free swipe for old number 15. Lions. And just like that, the game is over. the final score here at Walker Field this afternoon. And I caution you, it's an unofficial score. We have it at Westwood 17, Ashland 2. We're pretty sure Ashland had 2. We're not sure about Westwood's total, as we didn't get started as fast as we wanted in the game today. And again, Clark has played hard throughout, but this Westwood team is tremendous. I'd be surprised if they lost any games in the TVL or anywhere this season. They'll be odds-on favorites in the state tournament, I would think, from what I've seen. They are very well coached and very precision in their plays, and they can score at will on you, and they could really grind you down as they did to the Clockers here this afternoon. Good to be back at Walker Field. Sorry we didn't have a scoreboard or a time clock for you today. We did the best we could, and our thanks to our great crew, including Jack Emberley, who got completely drenched on camera. No coat or anything does he bring, you know. And he was assisted today by Nick Cunningham and Tom the Bomb Hamilton. And today's game produced and directed by Connor Donovan. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.